President Trump calling out Illinois Democrats for refusing federal help to crack down on crime as a career criminal faces charges in Chicago for setting a woman on fire aboard a train.
What? What do you mean? What happened? What is that video? Is there a video on that? You did what on a train? Was there like a reason? The reason doesn't even matter, bro. I'm just going to be honest here. The reason doesn't even matter. But that's my first time hearing that.
Charges in Chicago for setting a woman on fire aboard.
No, I have not touched it.
A train.
They burned this beautiful woman riding in a train. A man was arrested 72 times.
72 times?
And they'll let him out again. The liberal judges will let him out again. Governor Pritzker, if you're listening, let's get your act together. Invite us in. We're going to make your place so safe. You're not going to have these crimes that are making the newspapers and the front page of every newspaper and television story.
Former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary Jonathan Fahey joins us now. Jonathan, the president is once again offering federal assistance
in the wake
of this horrific crime.
72 times.
Does anything change?
72 times.
Nothing changes with J.B. Pritzker and Brandon Johnson. They are just so invested in their political agenda. They're unwilling to do what really common sense would dictate is when you have a problem and somebody's offering to help you, you take the help. And when I was a federal prosecutor, usually localities welcome the help from the federal government because they get more resources to get the criminals off the street. But unfortunately, J.B. Pritzker, you've seen with, the immigration issue in particular, he's always putting the interests of illegal aliens ahead of the citizens of Illinois. And we know the reason he's doing that because his political aspirations are he wants to be the Democratic nominee for president. And the Democratic Party is all about subversion these days. And it's so shameful that you would put the political agenda over the safety and this one particular woman. But there's so many other countless examples that they're always putting the criminals first, the illegal aliens first. And it's like, can you just take a step back, Governor Pritzker, and put your citizens first for a second, and everyone will be better off, and maybe you don't get to be the Democratic nominee, but you'll be doing your job as governor.
Yeah, and people won't be as dead, which to me seems like a pretty good trade-off versus,
by default,
J.B. Pritzker running
he doesn't
for president.
care, though.
What's wild to me about all this, Jonathan, the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, actually admits the system failed here. It could have done more. Take a listen.
Let's hear this.
Clearly, what we put in place did not do enough to prevent what we were concerned about from actually manifesting. We will continue to make the necessary adjustments as we move along to ensure that these large, peaceful, citywide events can take place without the terror and the harm of gun violence.
And Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't believe nothing he says. Let me tell you how I know. I'm going to tell you by default. Generally, I know that there's like all types of nefarious, like speaking, side speaking, a whole bunch of lies happening is what he's speaking. Okay, listen, I think you know fully, all right, that if you want to fix this literal problem that we are having right now, well, not we, I don't live in Chicago, but you get what I'm saying here. Like, if you want to fix the literal problem, you need to actually bring the stick, okay? The carrot that he's basically, exactly, the cashless bails, the dollar bails, you specifically not allowing someone, with 32 arrests back on the street ever, right? You disregarding everything because you say this person most likely came from a lower income area. So this is the specific reason why you have decided to not allow him to kind of face any type of accountability because his life has been hard, right? But yet he's been arrested 72 times and your city has released him numerous times. Listen, bro, Brandon Johnson, but get him out of office. Like, get him out of office right now.
It can take place without the terror
and J.B. Pritzker,
of
both of them.
And Jonathan, I understand what you said about trying to appeal to the left for greater political office if you're in the Democratic
That's exactly
Party,
what he's doing.
I can't envision that if a city, a mayor, and a governor are admitting fault and then not doing anything about it, I can't imagine that's going to be a big selling point as we head into the 2026 midterms. So, does crime rise to the fore over the next 11 months if Chicago and other big cities just don't do anything?
Well, I think what's actually going to happen is crime will go down in the areas, particularly the areas where President Trump is more engaged. And with the immigration policy of removing illegal alien criminals, we're going to see crime as a whole will go down a lot, and people will give President Trump credit for that. And we see even in Chicago, when the National Guard was there, we had massive decreases in crime. So I think if people take a step back and look at the Trump approach versus the J.B. Pritzker, Brandon Johnson approach, they'll see one that's prioritizes public safety and one that prioritizes politics, and they will see the difference. And I think they will vote that way because it makes sense. Hey, if you have a crime problem, lock up the criminals. There should never, ever be another story with somebody that has 72 prior arrests. It should be inconceivable that could ever happen.
It shouldn't even be a political issue, but unfortunately
it is. It is. Of course it is. And it is because, again, like it seems to, there are people who come from like extremely impoverished backgrounds, right? Or they're like poverty adjacent, etc. But they're not out here committing crimes, right? Like poverty specifically can definitely occasionally be like an indicator of criminality, or kinda. It depends, bro, right? But I would say that it's less likely that that they're just trying to get out of the situation they're currently in, but they're not out here committing all these heinous acts on people, bro, right? So just understand this here. The criminality is different. I do think that also like the uber rich also commit crimes, but they don't care, if that makes any sense, guys, right? And so I think Brandon Johnson's specific like way to look at things, at least, is to make it so this person came from a bad area, right? He had a really, really, really hard life. So that means by default, we need to go ahead and let him go because, again, you know, he's not going to commit the 73rd crime. No, he's not. He's not going to do that, right? We should have faith in his ability to not commit the 73rd crime. You get what I'm saying, guys? Because that's basically what it is. And that's basically all it is. This is like virtue signaling in a way that is just wild, specifically to his to the base of people who put him, well, not even to the base of people who put him in the office because they thought he was someone else. Okay. I'm telling you, like he did like the craziest bait and switch we probably ever seen in politics, guys. Brandon Johnson, he is not who he said he was. All right. He is not. Yeah, exactly. Like I know a lot of people who are like stuck within, you know, within poverty specifically, who are not criminals, bro. Like, again, all right, it's just the reality of the scenario is that guy specifically 72 times. I don't even understand what that means here, guys. Like when I was growing up specifically, I remember thinking forever, if you get arrested 3 times, that's it. Like I think that is what kept me specifically mentally, like out of all of that nonsense. Because 3 times, I got arrested 3 times, I'm going to jail for life. That's what I thought it was. I also thought that if you were kind of like a green card holder or someone that's in the process of becoming a legal immigrant, at least, that if you got arrested, you were done. I thought all of these things. I thought wrong, apparently. Okay, all of that was like I don't know, nonsense or something, bro. I feel like it should have. All those things should be real. I feel like it should be real here. This person. Absolutely. Like, I want to know, I kind of want to know why, but I also don't care about the why because I care about the fact that he actually did that wildness. Again, like, is he like, well, obviously there are mental issues there. Let's just be completely honest, because I don't think anyone just says, you know, I'm going to wake up on a Thursday, let's say. I like Thursdays, by the way. It's my favorite day to reference. But either way, I'm going to wake up on a Thursday and do this absolute craziness with some lighter fluid and a match type of thing. You know, I'm not sure that was I think maybe, guys, I don't know. What were the other 72 crimes? I don't know, bro. Jail, life, don't let him out. Guys, do you want to watch movies with me? I never actually thought to like promote it over here, guys. But if you guys do want to watch it, guys, we have hundreds of movies. And I mean, hundreds of movies that we've reacted to. You guys can come watch them with me if you want to, along with you know, many TV shows. Currently, we're working on the show Dexter, along with Vikings. And we have a lot of series that are already completed. But if you guys do want to watch it with me, the link is in the description. Everything's available at the second tier. But of course, if that's not your thing, guys, don't worry, right? Listen, like and subscribe.